how much fear mongering there is about what minorities are taking from us. It is amazing to me how often I am still asked why a very small group is allowed to have all the power and set the rules that the rest of us follow. I made a video about how professionalism is upper middle class white norms, and this commenter says, fully agree, but it is harder. Is it harder to fight the established professionalism system or to do a little research and learn how to game the system for your advantage? There's a lot to unpack here. Short answer, is it harder? Yes. Does hard mean better? Not inherently. Does hard mean right? Not inherently. Two, it's a disproportionate distribution of hard. If you are able to blend in because you are white, especially if you're a man, then you're going to have to work less than everybody else. In my research, I focus on class, neurodivergence, race, and gender. All of those plus more like disability status, nationality, etc. play in here as well. It's also far more complicated than doing a little research. It's changing who you are for 8 hours plus a day. That is exhausting, and it uses a lot of energy for some people more than others. And as an industrial organizational psychologist, my whole point is that it's not actually good for business. It's good for power. It's not necessarily good for business. One, most people are miserable at work. Miserable people sabotage, do the bare minimum, has lower productivity, make more mistakes. According to Gallup, we're at record employee disengagement, which is costing just the US $350 to $500 billion a year. The global economy estimated to around 8 trillion just a year. And in my upcoming book, I give an example for each unwritten rule of work, case studies of businesses on what has happened because of these unwritten rules. You can get a free chapter in my bio. If these things worked for business and for our well-being, most of us would be happier and there wouldn't be as much scandal. They do work, but they're about power and control. So it may be easier for you day to day to play the game. And I do help people learn how to navigate that in what is as authentic as can be for them. That's what I do with my coaching clients. But I'm intentionally writing this book to have recommendations for staff and for leaders and HR, because it's not just on one group. We have to work together to meet our goals and have functional businesses without these unwritten barriers. There are also far more of us to play the game than there are of people enforcing the game. And who enforces the game relies on us choosing what's a little bit easier and intentionally making it easier for some people rather than others, to give the incentive to just keep playing the game so that it keeps happening over and over again.